Shalom. Welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you, arguments pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Just going to coming back with another spiritual headline. And this is from the Daily Mail. All right. It says riot police spray tear gas as they come under attack from protesters in Paris. Thousands defying lockdown. Rules to take to the streets in cities across the world for a May Day rally. So it's heating back up through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. He's turning the spirit up on these people out here because they realize that the powers that be, the New World Order, all right, so-called elites, the globalists, are getting ready to fulfill, their dream. All right, that great reset is in place. So they got it from France to Berlin to Italy to Belgium. People causing a ruckus. All right, so we're going to stay on this topic. We're going to keep pushing it because these are the times we're living in. We're living in the times of the end. All right, we can't make that any more clear to you. All right, so let's get into it. It says there were 18 arrests in the French capital by mid-afternoon, with disturbances breaking out along the route of an organized march. Tear gas is being used to restore order, but the attacks are ongoing, said an officer at the scene. Organized gangs are specifically targeting officers. France is currently under lockdown because of the CV pandemic, but did not stop trade unions and other organizations encouraging protests against President Emmanuel Macron's administration because people are losing everything, man. You got a lot of these places, whether it's in Paris or whether it's in Italy, are basically destination hotspots for tourists. And with everything that's been going on, these places being locked down, nobody's moving. Commerce is stopping. The economy is over with. And everything is in a bubble. So you're going to have the people, the citizens, looking at the government for answers, and they don't like the answers that they're given. Guess what? They're going to rebel, man. Insurrection. And all these things, as we go over, are written in the scriptures, man, because we are definitely in those times, all right? It says there were chants of Macron resign as a march rallied thousands between Republic and Nation Square on Saturday afternoon. Youths wearing black balaclavas and brandishing metal bars were seen smashing shop and bank windows. So they getting down, man. Look at these images. All right, so look something out like out of the movie The Purge, or some kind of doomsday movie. See this? Berlin. Setting dumpster fires. These people they got some people with masks, some people don't got on masks. They had to put it out. Riot police. You see, they trying to fight. Water cannons. This is in Brussels. This is in Paris, man. They cracking windows, graffiti. So these people are on edge, man. All right, some of this is paid provocateurs, but a lot of this is just people that's fed up, man. Fed up to what's going on, all right, with this so-called pandemic. Now let's get into some scriptures. Let's go to the book of Matthew 10:34. It says, "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword." All right. So that's what time we're in, man. We're in time of division. We're in a time of riots. We're in a time of uproars. We are in a time of Bible prophecy. You see, this is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. So you even have Esau, Edom. You have his own citizens of the world doing what? Mourning, because now Esau is about to cut them out, man. All right? Look up the Georgia Guidestones. Get into what's the guy named Klaus Schwab and the Global Reset. They're getting ready to drastically change society, preparing people for what must be fulfilled, which is that mark of the beast system. All right, all these things are in play. That's why they want to make this CV magic potion mandatory. All right, Joe Biden just said he want to make it mandatory for the troops the other day. So if they start with the troops, and then they're going to move the goalpost to this group, to that group, to this group, until eventually everybody's cornered. And that's how the devil moved gradually. Let's keep going. Let's see what else. Let's go through some more of these images. It's in Paris. And people in uproars. You see, these people getting down, man. Paris flout lockdown rules as Mayday protests take place. Like tear gas. This is in Italy. You got a woman out there in Turkey. Damn, they choking this guy. They got him. They got this guy hemmed up. You see? And this is Berlin. Look at this, man. Sea of people, man. A sea of people. You see? And soon the mask gonna come off too. But yeah, it's nothing but turmoil all over the earth. Turmoil, man. Look at these guys, man. This look like, riot police out the fucking movie The Hunger Games, man. These people is getting it in, man. All right. I'm trying to see if there's more to the article, but this thing keeps jumping. But you pretty much got the point. Yeah, all I did was show pictures. But anyway, I guess they say a picture is worth 1,000 words, man. Right, these are some of the ones we already seen. But let's get back to the scriptures, because we are in those times. Let's get Matthew 24. Let's start at 6. And you shall hear of wars, rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow. So we got the so-called pestilences now. We got a great drought that's coming, which is going to lead to famines. All right. You're going to have nation against nation. You see what's going on in the Middle East. All right. You see what's going on with Russia, China, so on and so forth. All these things are happening according to Bible prophecy, and they're going to keep intensifying, man. Over and over and over and over until it finally pops. And we are in World War III, man. Okay. But also we're going to have that new economic reset too. Don't forget about that. Now let's keep moving. Let's get this right here. The book of Ecclesiastes 12:4. Actually, let's start at 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. You see that? So when you go back to these, if I can go back, when you go through these pictures, man, these people are out there for a reason, man, because they don't see no hope in their future, and they're trying to change the current system, right? It says the grinders cease because there are few. They took the jobs. They want to put everybody on assistance. That's why the governments all around the world are in trillions and trillions of dollars in debt, getting ready for their great reset. It says, and the door shall be shut in the streets, and the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up with the voice of the bird, and the daughters of the music shall be brought low. Also, when they shall be afraid of which is high, right? And fear shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and the desire shall fail, because man go up to his long home, and the mourners go about the street. Right? And soon they will be afraid of what's on high, man. Those chariot sightings are what? In an uptick. They're all over the place. You see? And these are mourners going around the street, man. It says yellow vest protesters scream towards French riot police as they protest through the streets of Paris Mayday against Macron. Economic reform, the insufficient state of the French public health system, and the French government's response to the CV pandemic. People are through, man. And just imagine if these places around the world had gun rights like America, man. This shit really be hot, because you'll hear that gunshot, that'll really set it off, man. All right, and those times are coming, man. It's gonna be full out civil war within these societies. Let's end it off in 2nd Esdras. 2nd Esdras 15:14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And that's what you see, man. They like the hell with the police. We fighting the police. We see the hell with the government. We don't like what's happening, and we going out there to cause a ruckus. But the scriptures say, woe to these people, man.
Homeowners, this incredible.
Yeah, it gotta be a damn commercial. But yeah, the scriptures say, woe to these people. All right, because the destruction draweth nigh. The Lord is going to get ready for that His great reset. All right, He's going to get ready for His great reset, man. So it's going down, man. It's going down. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Right. So you know what's so-called happening in India, but the brother, the elder Manat Zakba of South Carolina, he did a video showing that a lot of these cases of that CV19 pandemic over there is planned, man. All right, it's propaganda. They showing older clips to other events like gas leaks and other burnings of major bodies, which is something they do over there anyway. Come to find out, and they're placing that and saying that it has something to do with this CV19, right? So you don't know what's true until you basically hear an eyewitness report of a so-called Indian on the ground saying, hey, this is what's really happening over here. All right, because you definitely can't trust the mainstream media. But that's the point. I don't want to ramble on. I want to give all great praise and honor to Yahweh Shem Shai and say shalom the next time.